Salut la famille! Today I will be sharing with you a behind the scene of a lingerie photoshoot I had a few days ago with the amazing model Mariia. The idea of the shoot was to take glamour lingerie pictures using colored gels and reflection from Mylar or aluminum foil. It was my first time experimenting with Mylar and I didn't know if it would or would not work. So throughout this video I will share with you some of the takeaways and things you might do or avoid if you want to try it. So here you can see Mariia was kind enough to help me with putting some Mylar on the floor so we can point the light to it and make the reflections. One of the first things that I want to recommend you if you want to try this is to buy a long roll of Mylar. Unfortunately, the one I found, they are selling 1 meter by 1 meter and it was rolled, so when it's rolled and you want to straighten it, it's quite hard, so we had to tape it on the floor here. And this is something I didn't expect before because I was thinking I will just lay them on the floor and they will stay. So we had to tape it. It was a little bit laborious to do all that, but we made it happen at the end. For the shoot I used continuous LED light because I was planning to do pictures plus video, and second because it gave me more control over where the light from the reflection is going. Because with Mylar, every slight movement of the foil can mess up the light or point it into the wrong direction. As you can see, I pointed the light toward the Mylar on the floor to get those reflections you can see here on the wall. But the problem with using one light this way is that the lower part of the body is much brighter than the upper part. So I had to use a second light with a Mylar that I hanged on a light stand to reflect the light on it toward the face and the upper part of my model, so like that she will have an even light on all her body. Something I would have done differently is either have the Mylar hanged on some bar and reflect the light on it, or prepare in advance a cardboard that I glue this Mylar on it and have the model stand or sit on it rather than having it taped this way on the floor and looking all messed up. But hey, nobody's perfect on the first try. For these pictures I used my Sigma 85mm 1.4 on a Sony A7 IV. Here I was shooting some little clips. The Mylar reflections look amazing on video. And to get the best out of these effects, the ideal is to have someone shaking the foil while you are recording to make the reflections move and give this dreamy and glamorous feel. It's okay if it's like that for pictures, but for a video it feels a little bit static. Unfortunately, I always work alone and I don't have an assistant, but overall I'm happy with it. After finishing our main look with the blue gel, which is the ideal color for this type of shoot, we thought why not try another color. So I switched to red. I didn't think that the red would work, but after all we are just having fun and experimenting. Obviously it's not as good as the blue, but wasn't bad either. The issue with shooting red is that for some scientific reason it washes all other colors besides red and black. And unless you are doing it intentionally, it's not something that you necessarily want to have. In hindsight, what I should have done is to introduce a second color like blue or green rather than having red alone. But I didn't think of it at the time. After finishing our Mylar looks, I thought that the model looked so amazing that it would be a pity not to take some simple studio pictures of her in her beautiful outfit. So the setup that I used here is a 3-light setup where I placed 2 strip boxes to light the background to get that glowy white background and separate my subject, and an octa box to light the model. I used 2 V-flashes to make sure that the light from the strip boxes doesn't spill to my model, and anyway the light from the white background will bounce back and give her this amazing backlight. Lastly, the studio where we shot had this nice setup with a sofa and nice chairs, and we thought with her being on classy lingerie, why not take some boudoir style pictures, although it was not planned. The model looked amazing and her outfit matched perfectly with the scenery, so I took some few pictures and I think some will be really good. That's all guys. I would love to thank Mariia for the amazing shoot and you for watching. Hope that you liked it, and if you did, you know all the stuff YouTubers tell you to do. Bye.